Good morning, my beautiful diamond. SheilaTruelove here with you. My eyes are burning today. I put on this sunblock because I always put sunblock on my face and my arms when I go out. Just because we're melanated, that don't mean we don't need to protect our skin from the sunburning. But anyway, I want to talk about how many women have run into men who have made it very clear before they even slept with you or did anything with you. They make it very clear that I'm not interested in having children. I don't want any children. And yet you have women who still insist on this. Now, I can understand if he didn't tell you this, right up front. Which, when I think about it, that's one thing I admire about my brother, Michael, is he made it very clear to these women, I'm not a one-woman type of man. Now, either you can get with that program, or we could just try to be friends. And a lot of the women just got with the program because, of course, they think that they're going to be the ones to change his mind. When a man tells you right out the gate he's not interested in having children, I think women need to pay attention and they need to listen more. Let me show you the example, and this is definitely for critical review, and I want your viewpoint on it. I want to see your reaction.
So Sean, tell everybody how we've been together for 6 years. Hold on, 6 years. I cook, I clean for you, and all of that. And I'm not good enough to have your babies.
It's crazy because, I told you when we started this, I said I ain't want no kids, right? Didn't I say that though?
Okay, you told me that, but it's been 6 years. You could have changed your mind.
That's the thing. I don't just make up things I say what I mean. You know me. I don't want kids, and I don't want to be your baby father. I don't want to get married. You know me. I just want to do what we doing. We good. Why you want to mess that up?
Because I want kids. What you mean?
That's crazy.
So you love me, right?
I do. Yeah.
And you asked me to stay.
Right.
You asked me to stay, but now what? I'm supposed to stay and not have no kids, not have no ring?
I mean, it's crazy because I asked you to stay and you chose to stay.
That's because I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so why can't I have your babies then?
I don't want kids. I'm not ready. I'm not financially ready.
Hello?
Why aren't you ready?
I mean, let's think about it. What comes with having a kid? Having a kid comes with bills for that kid. If they get sick, we got to pay for that. If anything goes wrong with the kid, we have to take care of that. Are we ready for that financially? Are you ready?
I mean, shoot, you buying jewelry, cars, clothes, buying sections in the club, but you don't have no money to buy diapers? So, Sean, tell everybody how we've been together for 6.
Do you see what I'm saying? He's making it very... Do you wonder why there's so many single mothers who have different baby daddies? The man is outright telling you, I don't want no kids. I'm not ready. And don't worry about what money I'm making right now. Finances can change, but guess what? Once that kid is here, that kid is always going to be here. And then she wants to have a baby in this crazy world. I don't mean to be rude, but why would you want to sit here and complicate your life by bringing a baby into this crazy world when people can't even afford to hardly feed themselves? The rents are skyrocketing. You could be riding high in April and shot down in May. And now what? That kid ain't going nowhere. We have more than enough children already on this earth who needs help. Single mothers who are struggling and who could use a helping hand. I understand, but I want my own baby. Yeah, because you believe in fairy tales. You think everything, you got this fairy tale in your head. I want a family. You have a family. You have a mother, father, cousins, brothers, sisters. That's family. And you can even make friends. That becomes family. I'm not going to knock that because that's everyone's individual choice. My eyes are burning, so forgive me. But he's making it clear. And then when these men pick up and leave, women are ready to say, look at how no good he is. No, it's not that, sweetheart. Some people say, well, if you don't want kids, get a vasectomy. Or. But he's making it clear. When I invited you to stay, you said you wanted to stay. If you know that's not a chance that you don't want no kids, leave. He could get a vasectomy, of course he can, and I'm sure since he don't want kids, I'm sure she's probably on birth control, and he probably straps it up. Well, they've been together for 6 years. I don't know if they are still using condoms or protection. I doubt it. But anyway, women, it is what it is. He told you from the gate. And right then you should have said, oh, okay, I see that you and we're going to make better friends than romantic partners because I want children. Let me share another clip with you to try to help wake women up and get you to understand. When you sit there, I told this man, I said, sir, or I left my comment, run, sir, run. Because she'll probably try to trap you, get pregnant, stop her birth control and get pregnant. And then when you step off, she gonna ready to catch an attitude. I already told you, I don't want no kids.
So Sean,
Woman gets pregnant, he tells her that he is not ready to have a child. She still chooses to have the baby.
Okay, so a lot of times we need to take accountability for our actions and our own choices. And so we both was messing around. We knew we weren't in a committed relationship. We knew nothing was going to come of it. You expressed to me already that you did not want to have a child or you did not want to take care of a child. At that moment, I have a choice. You can go down to the clinic. I don't know where y'all's is at. Ours is on 8th. Or, you know, you make that decision on being a single mother and knowing that this other party is not going to be there. So that anger is misplaced. Like, because he was honest in the beginning. And it's hard sometimes to take accountability because we both did it, right? So you think we both should be in this, but the reality and the harsh reality is a man does have an opportunity to walk away, and you need to make the best decision for you and your child.
Yeah.
I think hope is a bad strategy. I hope he gets it together. I hope he eventually gets a job. I hope he comes around and raises his kid. Hope is a bad strategy.
Yeah.
So if the hope plan is the plan A in this situation, it's a bad one, okay?
He made it very clear he don't want children. It is what it is, you know. And the women just don't want to listen. They want to try to force this on the man, thinking that that's going to hold the man. Child, please. And you know what? Women are the ones who are responsible for taking the contraceptive because you're the one that's going to carry the baby. He could just plan it and get up and leave, go to another country. You're the one that's going to be stuck. Now, let's do it again.
So Sean, tell everybody how we've been together for 6 years. Hold on, 6 years. I cook, I clean for you, and all of that. And I'm not good enough to have your babies.
It's crazy because like I told you when we started this, I said I ain't want no kids, right? Didn't I say that though?
Okay, you told me that, but it's been 6 years. You could have changed your mind.
That's the thing. Like I don't just make up things I go. I say what I mean. You know me.
Oh, God, I'm loving this man. I have nothing but respect for him. That's the thing. I don't make up things as I go along. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I don't want any children. You want children? Well, okay. Well, we're going to have to put this one in, and I wish you well. And you can go on about and go do you. And when he says, I love you, you know, there's different kinds of love. There's like, I love my family. I love my cat. You love your mom. You love your dad. It's a different type. So he said, I love you. And he could mean, I do love you. Just not that romantic type of way that you're hoping for. But I love you. I have respect for this dude.
Kids, and I don't want to be your baby father. I don't want to get married. You know me. Like I just want to do what we doing. We good. Why you want to mess that up?
Because I want kids. What you mean?
Fine.
So you love me, right?
I do. Yeah.
And you asked me to stay?
Right.
You asked me to stay, but now what? I'm supposed to stay and not have no kids, not have no ring?
I mean, it's crazy because like I asked you to stay and you chose to stay.
Hello.
That's because I love you.
That's because I love you. No, you don't. First of all, she don't know what love is. Like I told you, I don't trust people who don't love themselves because anytime somebody's abusing you or not, I guess he's not abusing her, but you got to love yourself first, sweetheart. Because I love you. That would have made me sick to my stomach and want to throw up when she would have said that nonsense. Because that's all you hear from I stay because I love him. Because no, you just don't want to be alone. You want to follow this male patriarchy that a woman got to have a man. Without a man, you have no value. You have no worth. It's all dumb. Some of the comments here, it says, he told you from the beginning. If he told you that in the beginning, you can't do nothing but respect that. And they got 100 behind it. I agree. You got to respect his decision. You knew from the beginning. And also, you chose to stay. You knew you wanted kids. He don't. Bye-bye. So there you have it, ladies. My eyes are burning. I got to go take care of my eyes. I need some drops. And it's the allergy thing. I love you. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkie. No means no. No means no.